A man standing on the side of a highway. It's getting dark. Cars are passing by. He has no easy way to get home. No app to open and no button to press. Just frustration. At that moment, he wasn't thinking about building a company. He was simply another passenger having a terrible day. But years later, millions of Indians would use a service that existed because of that one experience. That man was Bhavish Aggarwal, and this is the story of Ola. Before Ola even existed, getting a taxi in many Indian cities was unpredictable. You could wait for a long time, drivers could refuse rides, prices were often unclear. For many people, travel was a daily struggle. Most accepted it as normal, but Bhavish did. He was an engineer, he had a stable career. He had a stable job. The safer path was already in front of him. But after experiencing the transportation problems himself, he became obsessed with the question, what if booking a cab could be as simple as pressing a button? Today, that sounds obvious. Back then, it sounded risky. India was very different. Smartphones were not everywhere. Digital payments were still developing. People were not used to trust apps with transportation. But Bhavish believed the problem was too important to ignore. So he left his comfortable and safe job. No guarantee, no uncertainty, just an idea. And sometimes ideas are easy. Convincing people is hard. The early days were difficult. Drivers didn't immediately trust the platform. Customers didn't fully understand the concept neither. Investors were cautious. The company was small. Resources were limited. There were moments when growth felt painfully slow. Even booking mattered. Every driver mattered and even every customer. The company wasn't trying to become a giant, it was trying to survive. But slowly something started changing. People realized the convenience. Open an app, book a ride, know the price, and track the vehicle. For millions of Indians, this felt revolutionary. The growth began city after city, customer after customer. Ola was becoming a part of everyday life. And just when things started looking promising, a much bigger challenge arrived. In 2013, Uber entered India. This wasn't just another competitor. This was one of the biggest startup success stories in the world. Uber had money, technology, experience, global ambition. Many people immediately assumed Ola would lose. Why wouldn't they? A local startup was now facing a global giant. The battle started almost instantly. Discounts appeared everywhere. Passengers received offers. Drivers received incentives. Both companies fought aggressively. To customers, it looked exciting. To companies, it was expensive, very expensive. Money was burning fast. Every ride felt like a battle and every city felt like a battlefield. For Ola, the pressure kept increasing. But Bhavish believed something important. Uber understood the world. Ola understood India. Small towns, cash payments, auto rickshaws, Indian travel behavior. And that difference became Ola's biggest weapon. The war became bigger every month. And then something happened that shook both the companies. In 2014, a horrifying incident involving a ride-hailing service shocked the country. The news spread quickly. Families became worried, passengers became cautious, trust became the biggest issue. Suddenly, transportation wasn't only about convenience, it was about safety. Each cab company faced scrutiny. Governments demanded stronger regulations. Customers demanded stronger protection. Companies rushed to improve safety systems. Emergency buttons, driver verification, ride tracking, safety became a necessity. The industry continued moving forward, but the pressure never disappeared. And inside Ola, another problem was growing slowly. Profitability. Growth is exciting, but growth can hide problems. Ola expanded rapidly, operations became larger, cost increased, and competition remained intense. The company needed huge amounts of money to keep growing. At the same time, complaints started appearing. Some customers were unhappy. Social media criticism increased. Service quality became harder to maintain. Then came layoffs. Expansion slowed down. Questions started appearing. Could Ola keep growing? Had the company already reached its peak? For the first time, the future felt uncertain for Ola. The company that had transformed transportation in India was now fighting to protect its own position. Many companies became defensive during moments like this, and Bhavish chose a different path. Instead of focusing only on cabs, he started thinking about the future, electric vehicles, a future where transportation would not only be booked differently, but it would be powered differently. The decision surprised many people. Ola was already facing challenges. Why enter another difficult industry? Because Bhavish believed the next transportation revolution was coming up and he wanted to be part of it. That vision led Ola to Electric. Huge announcements, massive ambitions, new factories, big promises. The company wanted to help shape India's EV future. The excitement returned, but so did criticism as well. Questions emerged about quality and service. The debates became intense. Supporters saw ambition, critics saw risk. The company once again found itself under pressure, a familiar position, and that's what makes Ola's story fascinating. It isn't a straight line of success. It is a story filled with risk, story filled with mistakes, competition, criticism, and yet, despite of all this, the company kept moving forward because the journey began with a problem, one passenger, one frustrating ride, and one question. That question changed how millions of Indians travel today. India's transportation story is different because Ola existed, not because the road was smooth, but because someone decided to take the ride anyway. The next time you open a ride hailing app and book a cab in seconds, remember there was a time when none of this existed, and it all started with a passenger standing on the side of a road.